Hello everyone, my name is David Edgar, I'm the host of Heart and Hand, the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you today from the enclosure in Ibrox after Rangers' 3-0 victory over Celtic in the final Old Firm match of this season. Of course, Michael Beale's first victory in this fixture. And look, first things first, it doesn't change anything. Rangers still need to do what we need to do in the summer. There still needs to be a lot of players in, a lot of players out. It doesn't change anything in terms of the title. We have to accept what had happened to us in this season, but we have to try and move on, and this was at least a step in that direction, and it's always fun to gub that lot. The manager made a couple of changes to the side today, and interestingly he went with what initially looked a more functional midfield, where he went with Ryan Jack, John Lundstrom and Nico Raskin, but it worked very well, and I think part of that was Rangers have conceded a lot of similar goals to Celtic, with Celtic getting in behind them at fullback, and I think he wanted to try and negate that. But Rangers got off to a terrific start, absolutely went for Celtic right from the start, and the atmosphere, it's funny because all week I've had people saying to me, I'm not really that bothered about it, I'm not that up for it. Well, come kick-off, there's no such thing as an unimportant Old Firm match, and Rangers just swept along by the crowd, went for it. After 7 minutes, John Lundstrom has a shot from the edge of the box, Joe Hart beats it away, and there is the wonderful Todd Cantwell to lash the ball home, first time through Joe Hart's legs. Cantwell was the star of this match. He lit this match up. He's everywhere. His work rate is phenomenal. He moves the ball so quickly. He has skill, he has drive, and he has vision, and he would play such an important role. And he now, of course, has an Old Firm goal as well. And I think that's 7 goal involvements in the last 6 games. So the numbers are there already as well. He's a super player, and the crowd here adore him already. And you can count me as one of them as well. After that, Celtic settled in a bit. They'd made a lot of changes to their side, in all fairness, and they began to settle and started to look dangerous. In fact, they should have been level almost immediately when their striker O was played in, but he chipped over Robbie McCrory onto the post, and the chance was lost. Midway through the first half, Rangers went 2 up, and I don't think there could have been a more popular goal scorer here today. John Suter got on the end of a Tavernier corner, and it was a proper bullet header, absolutely flew past Joe Hart to make it 2-0, and John Suter's had a rough time of it with injuries, etc. He of course made the mistake in the Old Firm game last month, so it was a nice moment for him, and that then meant that Rangers, for the first time in a long time in one of these games, didn't have to chase. Second half, expected that Celtic would maybe come out and really go, but I thought Rangers just comfortably dealt with everything that Celtic could throw at us. Again, terrific commitment in midfield. Maybe wanted it a bit more, which is possibly understandable given, of course, Celtic wrapping up the title last week, but I felt we needed a third, and we got it from Fashion Sakala, and it was a great goal. Todd Cantwell wins the ball in the middle of the park, Celtic defender dallying on it, kind of similar to the goals we've been giving away in these fixtures. He then played in Fashion Sakala, who rounded the goalkeeper. You don't see that these days, it's the white dog shit of finishes, but he rounded the goalkeeper, and then I'll admit, right, from my seat in the gantry for a split second or so, I thought he'd hit the side net, and again I thought he'd rolled it wide, but he hadn't. He'd rolled it the right side of the post for 3-0, and after that Rangers saw the game out comfortably, and in fact were able to give Old Firm debuts to Alex Lowry and to Zach Lovelace, who came on for the closing few minutes. So as Michael Beale said afterwards, it's 3 points, and that's all it is. But you know, if he'd gone another one without winning, people would have used it as a stick to beat him. He used the phrase that it gives us a bit of oxygen going into the summer, and I think I would agree with that. Celtic are unfortunately still the champions. Nothing today would change that, but it does put an end to a run of poor results against them. Kind of break that, if you like, that run pretty straightforward now going into next season with a clean slate, with a lot of new players, and we know what we have to do. So nobody's fooled, nobody's walked away from Ibrox today saying that, right, that's it, we can just go with what we've got into next season. But hey, we've had a lot of disappointments this season. It's nice to have a Saturday night where we can have a wee smile on our face and just enjoy it for 5 minutes. It's a lovely day. It's been a lovely day, and I sincerely hope you have a lovely rest of the weekend. I'll be back on here after the Hearts game. Full coverage over at Heart and Hand on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Heart and Hand. So until then, thank you very much, and well done, Rangers. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.